Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, heartache. You old gloomy side. Good morning, heartache. Though we said goodbye last night. Hey, Tasha, baby, listen, honey, when I tell you I enjoy your prayer the other day, I looked at your live and I became a new stubby. Yay for me. I love your vibe. I love your vibe. I do. Thank you for coming to visit. Let me give you a disclaimer. I'm cooking, okay? I often cook for other people, and that is what I'm doing. And I have to have a meal prepared and delivered by 5 o'clock. So if you hear me banging a few pots and pans, that's my disclaimer. So please, if it's too loud, if you can't hear me, or something like that, just let a sister know. Okay. And I will adjust it as best as I can. But I don't plan on being on here too long, not with this topic. But I will come back. Okay. Okay, right. All right, so you guys, you see the title. First, nope, let me do this. Let me start off by saying, thank you, Lord, for another day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Nothing that I say or do is done with cruel intention. Anything I say to one, I can say to anyone else. And I try to be equal opportunity, whether I'm roasting, gagging, or just flat out telling the truth. Okay? Just because I'm saved don't mean I can't joke and laugh and have fun. Okay? But real things are real. And this is one of those things that I consider to be a real thing. Okay? So I, of course, I don't follow Marcus the interviewer anymore. Um, I don't watch his lives anymore or any of that because um, I don't agree with the things that he does. And it's not only that I don't agree with the things that he does, y'all, but I don't agree with the approach that he's taking behind it. Like with all of the arrogance and all of the narcissistic behavior, you know, the manipulation, the whole spill of it all. It's like, I can respect a person that says, look, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, and that's that, but not a person that gaslights other individuals to make them feel like they are wrong for feeling the way that they feel. Like, I have my opinion because opinions are like, I'm going to say opinions are like ears. Everybody has them. So it's like, my opinion matters to me. And it happens that this is a platform that you can get on and do reactions to different videos and you give your opinion. That's what a reaction is. And this platform is as such that you actually make content for people to have reactions to. So you can't necessarily be angry about someone's reaction to something that you have said, done, or presented. And it's the same with me. But now I'm not going to say that, when you're going to insulting an individual or, name calling, or I mean, when I say name calling, I mean downright dirty. You be, you this, you that, that kind of thing. Talking under somebody's clothes, or you know, I am sorry. I don't know what's going on with my phone. And that's weird because that's never happened before. Okay, so that was weird. Mhm. So I guess there may be something that I'm going to say today that the devil ain't gonna be too happy about. Okay. So anyway, let me say, I was saying talking about my reaction or my opinion or what have you. But I don't agree with people being attacked. I don't agree with people being attacked, whether it be verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. I just don't agree with that. Yes, I am an advocate of women. Now, does that mean that I don't take up for men? No, I take up. I'm human. I take up for everybody. I love everybody. If you do a man wrong, a child wrong, an elderly person wrong, a woman or anyone else, I'm in defense of right. I am a woman, however, so I do advocate for women, especially women who need help, need a shoulder to lean on. I do that. That's what I do. So when it comes to being an advocate of women, I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to back down from that. Now, I want to go back to about a month ago. It was about a month ago, and I was in a live, and this particular live that I was in, I made a comment that and my comment said I used to follow Marcus, but I don't anymore. The content creator asked me why, and I told, she said, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link, and I want you to come up and tell me why. And I got up and I told her why. Um, and she automatically was in defense of Marcus. And then Marcus happened to jump up on the panel. It was in Sheena Speaks. It was her live. I'll give her the credit because that's who it belongs to. So he jumped up on the panel at the last minute, but he was in the middle of doing something. So I said, well, listen, how about you just schedule something and I'll come back when he has a little bit more time, because I'm not going to back away. What I said, I said, I'm in. So the next day, the live was supposed to be set up for an earlier time. Like it started at like early in the day. And it kept getting move until it became later in the evening. And by that time, it was like, I only had a couple of minutes because I had my grandchildren, and one of them is a newborn. So I knew that, you know how that goes. You never know how a baby might. So I went ahead and I said, okay, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up here real quick. Well, I didn't know that Yana J was going to be on the video. Initially, I thought it was just going to be Sheena, Marcus, and I. So when I got there, I stayed in the chat for a while and I just kind of listened. But I did not like the way the thing was going because it seems like in the whole time that Yana was on that platform, she was being attacked. She was literally being attacked. She was being attacked by the chat. She was being attacked by the host. And well, I won't say she was being attacked by Marcus, but Marcus wasn't taking up for it. He wasn't trying to defend. He was eating up the fact that everybody was like seemed to be siding with him. And so I felt bad for the girl because I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Yes, she's grown. Yes, she made a decision. But the way that Marcus, 40-year-old behind, went about this situation was totally wrong. And this girl's only in her very beginning of her 20s. So she's very young. You can't expect for a young lady in her early 20s to conduct herself with the mentality of a 40-year-old man. You just can't do it. It's not going to happen. He has lived life and he has had time on his side and experience, right? Hang on, dog. Told you I was cooking, so I got to do it. Sorry. One quick second. I'm going to mute so y'all won't hear it. I'm going to mute so y'all won't hear all this things. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. And I apologize again. That probably happened 1 or 2 more times, but I'm not gonna be able to. So, again, finally, wow, it might have been a couple of hours, maybe, I don't know, into the live when she finally said, with the lady that was on here yesterday, I'm like, for her to come up because, she has some things that she wanted to say to you, Marcus. Do you mind? Or what have you? And so she dropped the link. And so I got up there and it was like I got a chance to say some of the things that I wanted to say, but a lot of the things that I wanted to say, I didn't get a chance to say because I kind of got cut off, especially when it came to, me speaking my piece on, what Marcus was up to. I feel like I got, I got kind of cut off a little bit. So I said, oh, okay. And then when it came back, it got to the point to where, it was like the attack again was on with Yana. The money is off. Good morning, sweetie. The morning. I mean the money is cut off. You cut off. You ain't getting no more money. Get another job and all this, that, and the other. And your supply is off and this, that, and that. Okay, well, I feel like, you know, if that's the way it is, then okay, well, that's fine. But that part is like, between her and Marcus. I ain't had nothing to do with that. So I didn't have a dog in that fight. But the fact that the girl sitting up there being, chewed on, I mean, it was to the point where it was hurtful to look at, to be honest. And then when I said my piece about Marcus using the option of deletion of the baby as a form of birth control, he really got heated. He got upset about why you keep saying that. I feel like this. Okay, well, because there was an option. You're a grown tail man. You know what I'm saying? And goodness doggone well, there are other ways that you can take care of things other than doing what you did. And that was wrong. And it was like, oh, well, this is what you're going to do. And this is what you're going to do. And this is whatever. But again, that part is between them. But I did feel bad because the girl was being attacked, period. So it was after that I said what I had to say. And then when it came to a point before she said, do you have any any other words, Miss Lady? My name was on the thing clearly. My name was on the thing. It's right up under my Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. And thank you for saying that because you know what? Let me tell you something. Let others tell it. I wasn't. I mean, I was wrong. Okay. But anyway, um, she said, Miss Lady, do you have anything else to say? And I said, well, at one point in time, Marcus said, well, I'm going to just start doing stuff differently, blah, 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 blah. And this, that, and the other. I said, that's all I ask. That's what I want to hear, Marcus. I want to hear that you're going to be cognizant of what you're doing and that you're going to move a little bit differently. So, that was that. That was what was said. That was all she wrote. Period, point, and blank. I ain't have nothing else to say about it. So I did say, sorry, let me stir my pasta. Okay, I did say that I said I'm glad you're gonna move differently because I hate for karma to come at you and have your name on his list. Anybody on that live that was in that live, remember, his comment was, if karma come to me, he gonna have a crown. He gonna have a crown for me. And that's all that is. I ain't worried about karma. That's what he said. Well, I can say anything else. I was dropped from the panel. Period. That was it. I was dropped from the panel. Now, It was said that, uh, they didn't feel like they were bashing anybody. They didn't feel like they were going at her on this girl and this, that, and third. Far be it from me to sit up there and argue with anybody. I ain't about to argue with nobody over nothing because, again, I ain't got a dog in that fight. You understand? I'm just there to do right, and right is right. The girl was being attacked. Period, point blank. And I feel like if you are an advocate for mental health or mental well-being, her mental health was at stake at that particular point. Because not only has she deleted her child, not only has she ended a relationship that she was in for the past 5 months, not only did she go through the narcissistic back and forth and the gaslighting and everything else, not only did she have to delete her child, but now she's going through public ridicule because everybody is making a public spectacle of her because of who she was associated with. So yes, and the fact that she was homeless. Again. So yes, her mental health, if you're going through all of that, I'm a woman of a particular age, and baby, when I tell you, that would hurt me. That would bother me. So yes, her mental stability was at question. And I feel like if you being a mature woman, and this is no attack to Sheena. Sheena, I got to tell the truth, babe. I got to. You're being of a particular age, sweetheart. Your first thing is to grab them by the hand and tell them, look, sweetie, this is probably not the way you want to go. But you took the side of an individual who is a narcissist, who is a womanizer, and who is using his platform for the misuse of women, especially women that are either homeless or destitute or disabled or whatever. Now, if he's a six-figure guy and he has the ability to date other women, then go for that. And stop using the women that you can easily manipulate and control. That's my point. We've all, at once we reach a particular age, we've all experienced some stuff. Marriages, divorces, breakups, kids. By this time, our kids going wayward and doing this, that, and the we done been through some stuff. Losing jobs, losing homes, losing cars, losing whatever. We've been through some stuff. And if we don't want to see somebody else go through, the best thing to do is tell them how to avoid it, as opposed to giving it to them. And I felt like you were giving it to her. That's the way I felt. Oh, but then later on down the road, look at what's going on now. I'm gonna go to my girl sister. Well, I'll say my girl because she don't know me. Psychology Eat. What's eating you? Psychology is here to help you. What's eating you? What's eating you? And what's eating you right now, Miss Gina, is because you have had to go back and backpedal. Because all that taking up you did for Marcus. Only for you to find out what a lot of people were already talking about. And guess what? I don't agree with the way he treats you either. My thing is that before you totally analyze a situation, or not, I'm sorry, before you speak on a situation, you need to totally analyze the situation. Marcus is who he is, and he presented it. It's not one, it's not two, it's not three, but it's several women that he has encountered by the use of his platform and misuse. And then he had all of these moderators, mainly female, that were more boisterous for him than anybody. And what he do? He took that wrench and smacked y'all in the face with it. He took that wrench and he smacked you in the face with it. He took that wrench and he told you to kiss his behind in so many actions. And he said, well, he got on the platform and start calling you demons and everything else. Said you was acting like a demon. Said you was acting like a demon. I told him how old you were and all this, that. He didn't say all that mess when you was defending him, though. He didn't say all of that. Marcus is a classic narcissist. Classic. They only want you for what they can get from you. And now he sat there and he listened to you. He even got on your platform and sat with you a few times, smiled in your face, and turned around and stuck it to you over what? Over what? Over nothing. Because that's basically what it is. Nothing. Nothing. But it's his agenda. He pushes his agenda and he uses the women on his platform to do it. And that's a sad, sad situation. He don't care who he hurt. He doesn't care who he hurt. In the process, he's one of those types. He's got a crab in a bucket mentality. Period. Period. Crab in a bucket is simply all of the crabs at the bottom step on the other crabs in the top and pull them down as they try to climb up. And that's what he does. He's got a crab in the bucket mentality. He steps on everybody above him or anybody he can use to elevate himself to the top. And unfortunately, sweetie, he used you. He used you. Yes, he did. He sure did. He used you and he threw you away. Yes, he did. Was it right? Heck, no, it was. Absolutely not. No, it wasn't right. It was wrong as two left shoes fitting on the wrong foot. Wrong. Does he care? No. I bet you he ain't lose no sleep. I bet you he didn't lose no sleep. He probably slept good after he made that live, calling you all kind of demons and whatnot. And you over there having to soothe yourself and calm yourself down because you can't believe this joker. It's so many words after, oh, you know better. You got to go, bro. In your cage, guys. Sorry. You know better. You know good and well. That don't work, buddy. Sorry. But he took your wrench and threw away the key. And he just do it to you, he did it to some other people. And here's the thing. The anger you feel towards Sonny, you shouldn't feel. Yes, she did you wrong. But hurting people hurt people. And you are the more experienced person in this thing. I'm throw some scripture y'all's way. The Bible says that if your brother is overtaken in a fault, then you that are spiritual restore such a one. So that means now what don't see the Bible didn't say if my brother is overtaken in a fault that does not include me, then you restore that person. Or as long as my brother does not offend me in his faults, then I can restore him. No, If my brother is overtaken in a fault, then if I'm spiritual, it's my job to restore him. And if you by your own admittance, Machina, said that God uses you. So you got to correct that, sis. Because you can't let your good be evil spoken of. You got to fix that. You got to forgive and let go. That's if provided that you want healing from it. I mean, you do what you want to do ultimately because it's your life. But if you want healing from any of it, you're going to have to forgive her and let it go. And can't nobody change Sonny but Sonny. Do I agree with her antics? No. No. No, I'm not. I do not agree with any of that. I don't agree with any of it. The only responsibility that I got to Sonny is the restore her and pray for her. If she come at me, I don't care how mad I get. It don't mean I won't respond because I got flesh too. But when the rubber meets the road, I gotta forgive her and let it go. In Marcus's situation, Marcus is hurting people. The down of it, Sonny ain't hurting nobody but herself. The words are hurtful, but they can't physically touch you. Marcus is causing hurt, physical, mental, emotional hurt. And that's wrong. And yes, he needs to be corrected. And at some point in time, something's going to be revealed that his secrets are darker than we even know. And I it's just embedded in my spirit. I just believe that. There's something deeper and darker. You remember that Marcus didn't even recognize God or the ability for God to move until that lady prayed for him. That opened up a door for God to come in and show him who he is, but he got to allow him. But yeah, I'll pray for you, but I'm going to still speak on the wrong that you're doing, Marcus. I ain't going to kiss your tail. And I ain't scared of you. Because greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. And that's true. And I hold to that. Now, and also saying that even though, okay, Sheena, you came on your platform yesterday and you pitted Yana against Sonny by saying class versus threat. That one godly Sheena. And here's the thing: did you apologize to Yana for hurting her? She told you you hurt her. She told you she was hurt and she felt attacked. And then you further used and pit her and Sonny against each other by saying that Yana was classy and Sonny was trashy. So does that make everything that you said about Yana previously all null and void? I mean, how does that work? Does that make all of it dissipate because you said she classy? So now you can, no, babe, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Meanwhile, This narcissist is yet growing. See, but that's how the enemy does. His his territory has enlarged herself. Hell has enlarged itself, and it gets bigger every day. They renovating every day because they make it setting up homes for new demons. So Marcus's campaign to grow is gonna keep growing until he gets taken down, until God decides, oh, it's time, and pulls the plug on all of it. And he's gonna slip up because he's too arrogant and he's too narcissistic. You don't think he can do wrong. Oh, he's gonna slip up and he's gonna get caught. Get caught doing what? Maybe whatever it is that's darker than what we see. So no, I don't have any ill against Miss Sheena Speaks at all, but I owe it to you to tell you the truth, just like I owe it to the rest of them. Anybody that I owe it to you to tell you the truth. And that's it. It's not an attack. It's not an attack. It is not an attack. Let me tell you that. Let me say that to you. Not attacking you. This is constructive criticism. So to be perfectly honest with you, I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Nothing at all. Just like I love Sonny, just like I love Yana, just like I love Marcus. With the love of the Lord, I don't care for him. But in spite of that, I still got a responsibility to pray for him. And he's not a brother overtaken in a fault at this point. He's a sinner doing wrong. Until he comes to repentance and accept God in his life, the Lord in his life, he's wrong. Now, once he accepts the Lord in his life, whatever, that's when he becomes a brother overtaken in the fault. And then it will be my job to restore him. I don't mean I attack him. Because I ain't attacking you. I'm telling you about what you're doing. That's not an attack. That's speaking on it. How you doing? So, unless anybody got some comments, let me go through this. It's Lalitha. Lalitha said, I stumbled across that video where you were on there. Thank you for defending her. They were literally attacking her. I appreciate that, Dave. Marcus turned on everybody that speak against him when he's doing wrong, no matter what they have done for him. I'm thinking that's what you said. You know, that's the situation with I think there was another moderator or two that he dismissed or what have you, and then he had the nerve to call them older women. Joker. If I'm not mistaken, Sheena ain't but a couple of years older than you. So that makes you an older man messing with younger kids, younger women, somebody's kids. And then you have children. And don't think that you may always be there for your girls, because you know what? God can take you down or take you out, and you won't have nothing to do for your kids if somebody comes against them. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let that happen to you. But I got a job to do, y'all. I love y'all on purpose. I can't stay here long. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up, y'all. I only need like 100 and I think 18 more, 112 or something like that in order to reach my goal. You can support this channel. I really need to get another computer. So anything you do monetarily will go towards getting a computer so I can better edit and stuff like that. Make the presentation for you all better and more professional. Have a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day. Before you do anything, pray before you start your day and pray before you lay. Love you. Peace. Thank you, sugar. Thank you. I love you. Later for now.